The approach that you just heard from Dan is what I call the opportunity approach. You're pitching the opportunity. I oftentimes, probably more often than not these days, take a different approach. You know, you guys have all probably heard of or been involved in direct sales companies, multi-level marketing companies, and it always gets down to the chicken or the egg. Do I present the product or the opportunity? What you just heard from Dan was the opportunity with KB. A 2-minute call, that's what it's for. It's looking for opportunity seekers. With this highly volatile marketplace, I'm taking a little different approach. I'm calling people that I know have a high probability of having an IRA, a 401k, or a KEO plan, or even better, self-employed entrepreneurs with money. People that have assets, people that you have a pretty good idea. They've got some money invested somewhere. And what I do by tracking numbers in my daily planner, I always put the Dow, what it opened at, what it closed, what it gained or lost. And you heard the last couple of weeks, there's been days where the Dow was down 600 plus points, 500 plus points, 400 plus points. Those are the days you want to call those people and say, here's what I say to them. Hey, Bill, this is Joe here. How you doing? Blah, blah, blah. How's the kids? How's the wife? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, hey, did you see that stock market move today? Oh, here's what they usually say. Yeah, you know what? I don't even like to watch it anymore. It's crazy. And they start, a lot of them start ranting on it. And what I say to them is, you know, Bill, I understand. I know how you feel on a down day like that, when the Dow loses 400 points like it did today, or 600 like it did two days ago. Does that help you or hurt you? And then zip it. See what they say. Help me or hurt? How can it help me? It hurt me. I lost money, just like everyone else did. Well, that's not true. You know, I have an account with a company called KB, and when you have days like that, my account went up. And I could show you how that works. See, that's letting them feel the pain. He just lost money. And when I lost money, you made money? How's that work? Now you've got their attention. Then I usually send them to mykbgold.us. And right on that website, it has a 2-minute recording that they can just click on it. It says right above it, listen to this 2-minute recording while you browse our site. So the 2-minute that you just pitched, it's going to play as they're reading about KB, the KB Group, the KB Edelmetall, KB Vision, the history, growth, and development. It has nice pictures of the gold embedded cards that tells the whole story on there. And then what I usually say to them before I let them off the phone, let them feel the pain, give them the website address. Now, if you're like most people, Bill, you're going to be fascinated like I was, and you're going to have questions, so I'm just going to assume you're like most people. How about if I call you back and I suggest a time? Would that work for you, and I can answer your questions? See, when you plant that subconsciously, everyone wants to be like most people. You know, if you're like most people, you're going to have questions. So I'm just going to assume you're like most people, Bill. And I'm going to call you back what time's good, or I'll suggest a time. Nail them down on a follow-up. And that way, what actually did I tell them about KB? Nothing. I let the website, the tool, do it. And then if I'm brand new or not confident, then when I follow up, I'm going to have Boomer on the call with me, or I'm going to have Joe or Rob or someone that's familiar with it, can answer the questions. And if you do that, guys, it's a yes waiting to happen, because when you start throwing the numbers that I just showed you, and we talk to people and just use common sense, we don't use hype, we don't use anything other than factual, accurate information. And if they have enough financial intelligence to blow the fuzz off a peanut, they're going to get involved at some level, either as a account holder so they can take advantage of this move in gold and make money that way, or as an opportunity seeker, or, like most of us, both. So that is the product as opposed to pitching the opportunity. And which do you use? I don't know, guys. Use whichever is most comfortable for you. But they both work, and they both work really well. And based on the volume of enrollments that we're seeing right now, the momentum that we're seeing, and the commissions, you know, Boomer's doubled in 30 days. It's going to double again. It's just going to keep doubling if I have anything to do with it, because I'm working directly with him, and I know if I can help him get what he wants, then I'll get what I want. And that's the mentality that I think works really well in this industry. It's not about you, it's about your people. It's about following up with them. It's about getting them the education, information, and connecting them to the power sources of information with this opportunity.